How to install a layer of thin insulating material in a loft conversion. Difficulty level 1 hammer. If you insulate your loft conversion properly, you will gain extra living space for your home. With properly installed thin insulating material as a second layer, you will ensure that the area under the roof is free of drafts. This solution will give you extra living space with the same levels of energy efficiency. You will need some rolls of semi-rigid fiberglass wool, some 20mm thick battens, rolls of thin insulating material, waterproof adhesive mastic, a roll of waterproof adhesive tape, nylon hammer fixings, and some nails. You will need a pencil, a tape measure, a hammer, a spirit level, a cordless drill, a stapler, a knife to cut the insulating material, and a sealant gun. When working with the first layer of the insulating material, wear gloves, safety goggles, a dust mask, and long-sleeved overalls. If the roof underlay on your property is of the HVP type, high vapor permeability, the insulating material may be fixed directly between the rafters. Otherwise, if you are unsure as to the type of roof underlay you have, leave an air gap of 2 cm underneath the underlay. Between the rafters. Cut lengths of insulating material from the roll to fit the gap between the rafters, but allow 1 extra centimeter. Fit the lengths of insulating material between the rafters, with the wool side flush against the roof underlay. Align the insulating material at the bottom and then fit the next lengths. The lower part of the under-roof slope. Using nylon hammer fixings, fit battens to the rafter extensions on the under-roof slope. An air gap between layers of insulating material. You should also allow an air gap between the fiberglass wool and the thin insulating material. Fit 20mm thick battens, nailed at right angles across the rafters. For the lowest part, your first row of battens should be in line with the lower edge of the roof suspension units. Fix the remaining battens 60 cm apart. Attaching to the battens. Stretch, then staple the lengths of thin insulating material to battens every 15 cm. Allow the manufacturer's recommended overlap of each length on top of the next. Ensuring the area is free of drafts. Use the adhesive tape to seal the joints between the material. Place a length of adhesive tape all the way across the joint and press it down with your hand. Use a bead of mastic adhesive or staples to ensure that the gaps along the ground, between adjacent wall surfaces and the purlins are all watertight. Once you have fitted the thin layer of insulating material, all you need to do now is decide on the final covering. This could be plasterboard, for example, or wood paneling. No need for large-scale building work. Once you have insulated and made the area free of drafts, your loft conversion is ready to use.